Good morning. My name is Stephen Marklevitz, and on behalf of the WALLEYE Task Group, I'm here today to present to you a summary of the 2021 WALLEYE Task Group report. To provide a brief overview of what we will be discussing this morning, we will start by presenting the 2022 recommended allowable harvest. We will follow this up with looking at the 2021 performance metrics, including estimated population size, recruitment, as well as fisheries performance, both of the sport and commercial fisheries. The 2022 recommended allowable harvest range for LAC's total allowable catch consideration is approximately 9.8 to 14.7 million fish. The WALLEYE Task Group derived this recommended allowable harvest by applying the harvest policy with a target reference point or fishing mortality of 60% FMSY and a limit reference point of 20% unabundant fish spawning stock biomass to the results from the statistical catch at age integrated model, which estimates age 2 and older fish abundance of 75.7 million fish in 2022. Based on this estimated population size, the calculated mean 2022 RIH is 14.5 million walleye, with a minimum of 11.5 and a maximum of 17.6 million fish. The mean calculated RIH is 18.3% greater than the 2021 total allowable catch. Applying the 20% constraint in the harvest control rule and the recommended allowable harvest range becomes 9.8 to the 14.7. Not surprising, the probabilistic control rule, which would reduce the target fishing rate to conserve spawning stock biomass at low abundance levels, was not applied in 2022 because the probability of the projected spawner biomass in 2022 falling below the limit reference point after fishing at 60% FMSY is less than 5%. For full specific estimates from the 2022 statistical catch at age model and the outputs that go into the RH, please refer to Table 9 in the WALLEYE Task Group report. I will now move on to look at the estimated population size. Based on the integrated statistical catch at age model, the 2021 West Central walleye population was estimated at 83.1 million age 2 and older walleye, a 22% increase from the population size seen in 2020. The projected 2022 abundance, as previously stated, is 75.7 million age 2 and older walleye, which would be an 8% decrease from the estimated 2021 walleye abundance, but is in line with the lower recruitment seen to date in the 2022 year class. The 2021 West Central walleye population, estimated at 83.1 million age 2 and older walleye, translates into 56.7 million kilograms of spawning stock biomass, which is well above the 20% unfished spawning stock biomass limit reference point, estimated at 12.5 million kilograms. This rises from a low of 25.8 million kilograms in 2016, but is below the highest on record of 88.5 million kilograms seen in 2006. We'll now move on to look at recruitment. Annual August trawl surveys throughout West Basin are used to measure year class strength and to predict recruitment of these year classes into the fishery. Data is pooled between Ohio and Ontario trawl surveys, presented here as number of fish per hectare, consistent with the Forage Task Group reporting format. Note high densities for the 2018 survey at 256 fish per hectare, compared to weak to moderate year classes seen from 2004 to 2014. The 2015 year class at 84 fish per hectare is still considered to be moderate to strong at the 79th percentile. The 2021 year class at 346 fish per hectare was higher than the 2018 and the 2003 at 183 fish per hectare, making it the highest in the 34 years of data. However, this magnitude in the recruitment index was driven primarily by high catches at a single site. Regardless, if that single point was excluded from the 2021 data, we would still be in the top 3 catches, and it would be considered a strong year class. So this means 5 of the 7 year classes that now comprise the majority of the fishery have been relatively strong, and the fishery is now being supported by multiple successive year classes of fish. We'll finish this presentation by looking at some of the 2021 fisheries performance metrics. The 2021 harvest rate in the lake-wide sport fishery was 0.73 fish per angler hour. This harvest rate is above the management target of 0.4 fish per angler hour as specified in the walleye management plan. This harvest rate is the second highest in the 1980 to 2021 time series, behind 0.81 fish per angler hour seen in 2018 and 2019, and above the harvest rate seen just after the recruitment of the 2003 year class in 2006 of 0.61 fish per angler hour. The lowest harvest rate since 2003 year class recruitment was observed in 2011 with 0.29 fish per angler hour. Not surprising that along with the increase in harvest rates in 2021, we also observed an increase in harvest. In 2021, 2.94 million walleye were harvested from Lake Erie, up approximately 400,000 fish from the 2.54 million observed in 2020. This harvest was higher than what was seen in 2007, again with the recruitment of the 2003 year class of 2.5 million walleye. The 2021 harvest rates from the Ontario commercial fishery were 277 fish per kilometer of gill net. This harvest rate is the highest in the 1975 to 2021 time series, above the 250 fish per kilometer of gill net seen in 2006, and well above the most recent low of 71 fish per kilometer of gill net seen in 2015. The all-time time series low was 53 fish per kilometer of gill net seen in 2000. Again, along with the increases in the 2021 harvest rate, an increase in harvest was observed in the Ontario commercial fishery. In 2021, 11.5 million pounds of walleye was harvested, up 2.6 million pounds from the 8.95 seen in 2020. This harvest is the highest in the 1976 to 2021 time series and well above the target of 4 million pounds specified in the walleye management plan. This concludes today's summary of the 2021 Walleye Task Group report. I would direct anyone requiring further information to both our executive summary and annual report, which will be present on the Great Lakes Fish Commission website and can be found at the URL posted here. I thank you for your time and for listening to our presentation today. Thank you.